Oh, this thing is rolling. Hey, it's your boy BG Bassman. I am the bassist of Soul. It's an LTD ESP F5E, something like that. I don't know how to do these things. I don't want to answer your questions.
Hey, what's up? It's Deidre. I am one of the vocalists for Soul, learning guitar. Not quite a musician as of yet.
Hey everyone, my name is Sybil and I am the drummer of the band. I'm still learning. But I also dabble a little in dancing. But don't expect anything too crazy.
Hi everybody, my name is Andrea. I am the lead vocalist for Soul. I think singing is something that I've always dreamed about doing. Thank you so much for all of your support. Just to have people like follow what we've been dreaming about means the world. What excited me most about making the EP? I think just the fact that we did it.
You know, the four of us, we were in a previous band. I think we just came up with one song there and had some other ideas for other things. Didn't really work out, but then coming back together, like, hey, like we want to make music, let's do something, and just being able to create things that we really love.
I really love the type of music we're making. So it excites me to think like, you know, we're starting out here, this awesome thing, and it's only going to go up from here. It's only going to get better.
The most exciting opportunity of creating the EP, and then just getting together with my friends, you know, just putting music together, laughing at jokes, expressions, our lack of sleep.
Hearing us in my car and I'm streaming on Spotify, it's just very surreal.
And I was always just very excited to see what other people's reactions would be, and just seeing how much love and support that we've gotten for this EP is just mind-blowing. Just so thankful to get all the feedback that we've been getting.
Much more in you than you think you do. Roses don't matter in June. Winter won't get you this time around. I see that. Yes, I know I'm thinking of when it's my sins in the ground. Lay we don't need another Superman.
I've been dreaming of a wonderland. The freedom ring, the sweetest sound.
Oh my gosh, I love June. I absolutely love June. And all of it, the positivity that it brings. It brightens up. I think that's a song that could brighten up anyone's day. Like, it's that reminder to let you know that you can find confidence in yourself despite the circumstances that you're facing, that those wounds are only temporary, that there's always a bright end of the tunnel, that those wounds will eventually heal and those circumstances don't define you, but that there is something to look forward to, and I think everyone needs that, and everyone can relate to it.
This was actually conceived like in a hotel room, if I'm not mistaken. Andrea and I are roommates, and we had this whole situation where there was mold in our apartment, and they basically paid for us to stay in a hotel. And I just remember like hearing her like working on it, and me being like, that sounds like a Maxwell song.
So June was written in June of 2020, and it's funny because we were originally going to name our band June. We decided to name it Soul, but I really like the name June, so I was like, well, we need a song called June. And June of 2020 was a very dark time. It was just the height of the Black Lives Matter movement in 2020 due to the deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery. It was just very hard. I didn't really know how to deal with it, but I thought that the only way to drive out darkness is light, and the only way to drive out hate is love, and I believe that God is the ultimate source of love. So I wrote about that. I wrote about how roses bloom better in June and winter won't get you this time around, meaning roses are just the oppressed people, you know, and winter won't get you this time around. That's like discouragement. That is racism. That is hardship that roses undergo. Roses die every winter, you know, but they bloom better in June.
Shooting the music video for June was so much fun. I mean, this was during the pandemic, you know, everything is shut down. You know, social distancing, just not a lot of interaction with people. And so we just kind of wanted to like encompass that, but also get to see people that we haven't seen in a long time and just include them in the music video. We're just driving around the city, you know, showing up at people's places, greeting them, giving them popsicles, doing little cameos here and there. And it was just really cool, you know, to bring like a little bit of light, a little bit of sunshine.
So me and one of my younger brothers, he's like super into like making beats and FL Studios and stuff like that. We're just sitting around like, and he showed me some stuff that he had made, and I was like, dude, like let me grab my bass. And then we added the little vocal parts cued in from the actual Thundercats TV show, like the OG from the 80s.
The creative process for Panthro was cool, and just taking the bits and pieces of different episode titles from Thundercats, kind of throwing it together. I had a lot of influence from Jhené Aiko. You might hear in there some like bed piece influence, but the underlying like meaning of the song is, again, just in the times that we're in, everything going on with the pandemic, and just a lot of things that can make the world seem like too much, whether it's even personal problems that we go through, mental health, physical health, just different things in relationships, our work. A lot of us just want to escape, like, can I just get away from all of this? It can be like, okay, this is me and my significant other, this is me and my best friend, like whomever, a family member, and we're just gonna run away together.
How was it creating the music video for Panthro? So we basically got a bunch of clips from our friends, Winley and Chantel, because they travel all the time. And Winley is like an aspiring filmmaker, right? A videographer. So he has these super cool shots. So I was there for days on iMovie, just trying to edit this video, figuring out clips and trying to tell a story with the clips that they gave. As all of this was in Chantel's mind. In the beginning, you see her walking, you know, and you see, I wanted it to be like her mind's eye. She can see all the places that she's visited, all these parts of the world that are so beautiful. And then she sees Winley, right? And he's right there with the beauty of the world. And she gets to experience the world with him, and she looks back and sees him, and then you just kind of see their relationship play out. Because the song is about escaping. The song is about traveling with someone you love. And it's kind of fun in that way, and they're a very fun couple. So it was a lot of fun, like timing things with Winley and Chantel and their interactions with each other, and then just telling a story through visual.
I can be a pin throw. Ride the Wave is such a vibe. Probably the vibiest song that has ever existed.
The creative process for Ride the Wave. Okay, this one took like a year, actually. We recorded all of the dialogue that you can hear in the song in the background with our friends like Charles and Melvin, and it was just in our living room. We were hanging out and we were talking about a bunch of stuff. The track was so good, and I loved the instrumentation of it so much that I just couldn't really write on it. And it was really difficult. I kept leaving it until I was inspired. I wanted the feel of like weightlessness in the song, because that's what you get when you're floating on water. That's what you get when you're riding a wave. So for me, it was just like the calling of using music as a platform to convey our lives, you know, to share what we believe. It is definitely one of the hardest parts of my life, trying to make time for that and feeling like it's so hard and I want to give up, but I can't, you know, I can't, because this is what I'm called to do.
There is a time and a season for everything that's under the sun. Don't rush and don't run. You'll get there in time. Just as trees let go of the leaves when
This came from, it's like a bass line that Brandon did for, it was supposed to be a totally other song. It's not what it currently is.
So the creative process for Seasons was actually kind of cool. Like I was just playing some chords and I was just like, hey, this actually kind of sounds cool.
Because it has such an R&B vibe, and it was so different from everything else that was on the EP.
It just like evolved into like this beautiful orchid. I'm gonna say orchid because orchid sounds fancy. Of a song.
And so, yeah, Seasons is like legit, like straight up out of Ecclesiastes 3, a time and a place for everything.
Seasons just highlights that we go through different periods in life, different phases. There will always be a time where there is that light at the end of the tunnel.
Remembering that there is a season for everything. There's a time for everything. To let me take my time, embrace the season that I'm in, because something better is on the horizon.
Here in love with you. Here in love with you. I realize here in love with you. Love you like here in love with you. Love you like just a little while ago.
What was the creative process like for Awakening? Okay, so this was so fun. One of my friends, shout out to Dennis, gifted me a ukulele because he just thought I could play one. I got this ukulele, I was on my balcony, and I just started randomly playing chords and a chord progression, and I was like, wait, this is something.
I love Awakening. Oh my gosh, it's just like the cutest little song. This is honestly my favorite track on Horizon. It's just so stinking cute. And this song, it was like conceived on the balcony of our apartment. She just came to me with the recording of that and just some like mumbling, not even like, just gibberish, not like real words.
And I was like, Deidre, I want this to be a super fun song, very lighthearted. I want to make jokes. I want it to be nerdy.
Bunch of cartoon references from like Pokemon, Teen Titans, Spider-Man. It's just super cute, like that realization, like, hey, you're my friend, but actually I think I might have some feelings for you, and just kind of like the back and forth in your mind, like, oh, do I want this? Is this love?
Yeah, it's just a relatable story.
So we just finished the last song of our EP. Did we just finish the last song of our EP?
Can't keep on hitting that snooze no more. Oh, it looks like I just forgot to notice. Could this be love? Yeah. Could this be love? Yeah. Quicksand.